Good morning, everyone. My name is Tamir Rotter, and I'm talking to you from Bright Data. And in today's session, we're going to learn really quickly how the next gen data technology can allow you to keep one step ahead of the competition. I'm sure all of you, if you're in retail, know that things change really fast. We have new products coming in, new promotions coming in, good reviews, bad reviews changing the market, you name it. And with all these changes, it's actually something that a lot of organizations are now doing. They're looking at the web, which has a lot of unstructured data, exactly as you see here in the image, and they want to take that data and feed it into their data decisioning processes, into their databases. And it's not as easy as it sounds. In today's session, we're going to understand how it works, how we can make it successful, and let's just get started. So, what is really happening today in the market? If you look at the data consumption of the big e-commerce players, it's simply booming. After a year like no other, which was 2020, and where we've seen more than 40% increase in e-commerce and data consumption, and you name it. This year, we still see another 20% increase in data consumption by those players who've grown so much already last year. And you could see here, I mean, pricing is something that obviously people collect more data on. Some others, it's a little bit less, but still, it's a very major change. It's a very significant growth. And why all this data consumption is growing all the time? Simply because people are more on the web, there's more data on the web, and people understand that just by looking at on the web, you could make the real difference in retail, in your business. So who we are Bright Data, and what we do is we help organizations do that not that simple move from looking at the web and collecting data on the web that is out there and it's in an unstructured way and making it something which is structured and easy and reliable and possible to consume. In fact, this if you do it right, you could actually save 40% of your time that is invested in the data gathering and in the parsing and the analysis of the data. We have more than 250 employees with two main offices in Israel and the US. We work with a lot of universities on research. And just to give you an idea of the amount of data that is running through our system, it's more than 16 petabytes of e-commerce data every month and growing. So let's just understand why the retail and the economy has really become real time. I mean, it's not enough to just consume a data or to buy a database even on a daily basis that would get us the data, but we really want to have a look at how things change on a real time basis. In front of us, what we could see is the actual price changes of a GE microwave through three key e-commerce retailers: Sears, Amazon, and Best Buy. And as you could see, over a 24-hour window, Amazon changed its price 9 times, Best Buy changed its price 2 times, and Sears kept its price stagnant throughout the 24-hour window. It's probably no surprise to you that Amazon and Best Buy actually doing much, much better than Sears. And it's all around that ability to be agile and to change things in real time. And this is the economy. This is where the market is going. This is where the market is, and this is why you need to have real-time data. But pricing is just one example. There's so many other data points that you could take and make that competitive edge working for you. And it's really all up to you what you want to consume, what you want to collect, and what decisions you can do with it. So one example that we looked at is the real-time pricing, but you also have to consider that pricing sometimes changes if you're in India or if you're in the US or if you're in Europe. Sometimes, you can just track what products are available or not available with some of your key competitors, and that may have an impact on what you're promoting and how you're pricing. Another angle that you could take, again, all up to you, all up to your creativity, is tracking search engines, whether it's Google or whether it's the search engines in various e-commerce marketplaces, and understanding how the different keywords or the different products that are relevant to you are doing in terms of, are you ranked the first? Are you ranked the 10th? Are you getting up in ranks? Are you going down? And how different changes that you make can actually are actually transforming to a better or worse ranking for you. Another angle is trying to do some sales forecasting by understanding how flash sales progress across different websites. Just one more direction could be really looking at product descriptions and product reviews. Obviously, based on that, we could understand what products are more, are getting more positive reviews, negative reviews, what people are saying about them in social media, and then understand what products we want to promote. Are we up against a new product that is very successful or not that successful? And really, the sky's the limit. It's how creative and what data you're collecting is really all up to you. And the key is just to have the right data and to make sure you have it on a real-time basis. Let's look at Advantage Solutions. This is one of our customers in the US. More than 8,000 employees, very, very fast growing, very, very profitable company, make tons of money. And they, as an example, collect more than 3 million web pages every day. And when we spoke with them, what they told us, and this is their words, is that the usage of real-time data and the collection of real-time data is what has allowed them to grow so much and to set themselves apart from the competition, and also to help their customers, which are the world's largest retail companies, grow with them. So here you have it as a quote coming directly from them. You didn't hear it from me. The big difference is all about that consumption of data in real time. As you collect data, as you have the right platform to collect data, you need to remember that you want to be responsible. There's ethical considerations, there's legal considerations, there's ecosystem considerations. So there's a lot of things that you want to consider when you're doing your web data collection. So here are like 5 points to remember from this short session. Leading in retail is obviously about having a good product or a good shop, but it's also very much about having the right data and having it very much in real time. And web data collection today is really not something that you could say is a choice. It's really, really, really something you need to have. You can't do without it. You can't be competitive without it. Obviously, there's a lot of data out there. We just covered a few different examples. You need to be data creative and understand what is the right data for you, what data could give you that competitive edge, and make sure that you collect it. Obviously, as you start collecting it and you start growing it, you need to make sure you have the right platform to make it work. You need a simplified platform on the one hand, but one that is very scalable on the other. And and once you've done all that and you have the right data, you have the right data flowing in real time, obviously there's a lot of very, very nice artificial intelligence and machine learning platforms that can help you take that real data and build a very quick decisioning model that would take it down to seconds from the minute you actually collect the data into transforming it into your process, into your operations. So how to start? It sounds like, it's big. There's so many things to do. Well, it's actually not that complicated. It's even simple. You start with something very small that gives you some basic value and proves that value. You test it, you verify it. And then as this is already proving itself, you move to the next phase, which is all about getting bigger, getting more insights out of it. And the third and last one is really all about getting more automation there, getting more artificial intelligence there, and building it into your day-to-day operations across many, many domains. That's pretty much it. My name is Tamir Rotter from Bright Data, and I'm more than happy to take questions here.